Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you my March and April manga haul. I decided it'll just be easier just to combine a bigger haul into one video. So this part will be my March manga that I have purchased, and it was definitely my birthday as well, so I did get quite a bit for my birthday. The King's Beast volumes 1, 2, 3. I talked about this series in my February-March reading log. I love this series. I found these at Half Price Books. It was literally like $5 each. It was a good time. And I'm definitely going to keep up to date of reading the series because I love it so much. The Most Heretical Last Boss Queen from Villainous to Savior Volume 1. I've been kind of into a Villainous kick, which you'll see in moments because I've got a few Villainous titles. And I've been wanting to try this out. I've heard some positive things about the series so far. There's only like 3 volumes out. And I can't wait to see the direction of the story. Volume 1, The Princess of Convenient Plot Devices. This one is an isekai, and I do enjoy reading isekais. All I know is she goes into her favorite BL novel, and she needs to find someone for herself because a lot of the guys are into guys. Sounds interesting. Looking forward to trying it out. Volumes 1 and 2, The Case Files of Julia Richard. This one I was also very excited about. This was also a good find at Half Price Books with a very good deal. I was never really thinking of getting this series, but then I saw it was half off. Wanted to give it a shot, and I'm hoping I would like it. I'm a little confused. I don't know if this is a BL or not. I'm not entirely sure, but I know that they talk about like Jules, and I know they have a very close relationship, so it might develop as a BL story eventually, but I'm curious how this goes as well. Daily Report About My Witch Senpai, Volume 2. I found this at a Barnes & Noble out of town on my birthday. I was very happy about it because I've been wanting to read Volume 2, and every time I go on Write Stuff, it was always out of stock, which I was always sad about, but it was such a good find. I'm looking forward of reading it, and I heard the series will continue because of the popularity of it. It's definitely cute. And I believe they will get together in this volume, which I'm very excited about. Volume 1, The Dragon's Betrothed. This is a BL. And it's kind of like the Water Dragon's Bride, where he is sacrificed to be with the dragon, but in BL style. Very intrigued. Can't wait to see where this goes. Yogi, the Bookshop Goat. I thought this was really cute. I've been wanting to check this out for some time now. All I know is this little sweet guy, he cannot keep a job because he wants to keep eating things because he's a goat. And I believe he's like a wolf boy. And I believe they develop like a relationship. I believe this is a BL. Oh yeah, it is a BL. This looks cute. I can't wait to see what happens. Volume 1, Unnamed Memory. I have read this already. I will do like a series of try Volume 1s and share my impressions and thoughts. All I could say is about this volume here. I was disappointed, and I'll get more into it in a later video. I got this for my birthday because I do love fantasy manga, and I thought it'd be more adventure-like. It is literally about this prince. He could not produce another heir because there was a curse cast upon him, and he's trying to find a way to break the spell. He meets up with this witch, and pretty much he proposed to her so she could give birth to his future heir. But it kind of like, the plot of it kind of went downhill. Like, the first couple chapters went very strong, but later it kind of like, it felt like it was forgotten. I was not a fan of that because I really liked the description of it. Again, I will share more thoughts about this because I really want to talk more about it, because this is like the first manga I've read in a very long time that I did not like, which is very sad because I pretty much love everything that I read and buy. So there's that. I Am Alice, Volume 3. Found this one at Half Price Books, which is a fun find because I have not read this series since 2015, which is a very long time ago. And I kind of forgotten about it till I saw they had Volume 3, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should totally continue this. I might reread the series and share more about it. It is about Alice and a normal boy, but they kind of switch where Alice is a boy, and then all the Alice Wonderland characters love Alice. And then, of course, Alice is the boy of the boy's body. I know it's a little bit kind of confusing, but I can't wait to revisit it. It's only a 3-shot, which is honestly no pressure, easy to complete. Now I will share all the manga that I got in April. My Girlfriend's Child, Volume 1. I have read this, and I will share more about it in my first Volume 1's impression video. It is about a high school couple. They are in love and happy, ready to graduate, go to college. But of course, unexpectedly, they ended up being pregnant. And there are some trigger warnings about this manga, and I will go more in depth of it in a later video. But I actually really loved it. This is the first teen pregnancy manga I have ever read, and it was well done. Blue Lock Volume 5. Love Noggy. He is best boy. And I've been really enjoying reading the series again. Season 1 just ended. I was very sad about it because it was something I enjoyed watching every Saturday. And I'm kind of happy I am going back rereading the volumes because I've noticed some things, just a little small things, are different from the manga and the anime. Of like certain like dialogue and how certain characters act is very interesting to analyze. And I am also very happy that they are releasing the volumes very quickly, because I think in Japan they're like almost to volume 30, which is really crazy. I wish we could catch up just as far because I'm dying to know what happens with this amazing story. Cinderella Closet, Volume 1. It is about this girl. She lives out in the countryside, moves into the city. She ends up getting a part-time job and develop feelings for this guy. but she feels like there's no way he's gonna like me the way I look average. Then she ends up meeting this girl, and she ends up kind of being like a fairy godmother to her, and ends up giving her a makeover. Sounds really cute because I do love Cinderella, and I'm curious how they're gonna tell it in this manga format. Sunbeams in the Sky, Volume 1. Very happy of this release. All I know is it's about twin girls, and one of the twins end up going to her sister's place and developing a relationship with this guy. I think it's like romance, slice of life, maybe a little bit comedy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what goes on with this. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale Volume 1. I heard this was based off the novels, but they ended up turning it into normal manga, which I'm very happy about because I do love fairies, and it seems like a good like adventure fantasy type of story. So I'm very intrigued by this. Love's Insight Volume 1. Yeah, I got a lot of Volume 1s in the month of April because a lot of bangers. This one is about this girl. She ends up falling in love with this delinquent guy. But I think this delinquent guy has never like loved anybody, but she's like obsessed with him. And I think it's just cute dynamic of her wanting to be with him and date him, and he's like shy and doesn't know how to handle the situation. I can't wait to read it because it does look really cute, and I've heard some positive things about this cute series. You Like Me, Not My Daughter, Volume 1. I don't know, I just randomly saw this and it sounds cute. Like there's nothing weird happening yet. I'm going into this blindly, so I'll definitely be sharing my thoughts about this real soon. Volume 1, Does It Count If You Lose Your Virginity to an Android? This one was very interesting. It is a girl's love story. I don't know a lot about what the plot is wise. I feel like she tried ordering an android to help her with something, but ended up being kind of like an android that really wants to have sex, I guess. And I believe that's the dynamic of it. I heard it's very spicy, so can't wait to see where this goes. The Eccentric Doctor of the Moonflower Kingdom, Volume 1. This one's also been very hyped. And it gives me like Yona of the Dawn and the Apothecary Diaries feels. I've been really into the fantasy genre recently, so I can't wait to see the direction of this story. Starcrossed, Volume 1. I've heard a lot of like positive things about this series. I believe it ended from like 4 to 5 volumes. This is very cute. It's another like body swap manga, which those I find very entertaining. All I know is this is an average high schooler. He's an idol. And I don't know how they cross paths, but there's a lot of humor into this. And can't wait to relish this. Volume 1, Boys Abyss. This one is definitely the highlight in the month of April for a lot of people. I've heard a lot of good things about this series. And it's kind of interesting. I know there are some dark theme into this series, and I'm kind of mentally preparing myself to read this because I like reading a lot of happy, fluffy stories. Reading some dark theme, I have to really prepare myself. So I'm very curious to see the direction of this story. Last one, The Villainous in the Demon Knight Volume 1. This will also be on my Volume 1 impression video. All I'm going to share is I really loved this volume. And it is Steamship line. And the art is so beautiful. I love it. I will admit the beginning was a little bit confusing, but it definitely got way better. And I love them. It's so good. But I will definitely share this in a later video, so keep your eye out for it. This is my March and April manga haul. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye!